My goal is to beat Little Runmo without collecting any coins. If you see that I've collected any coins, it's because the coin counter doesn't reset when you start a level while the coins positions do. Because of this, I'm primarily going to be focusing on each section without collecting any coins rather than beating the whole game. Starting with the surface, the first issue we run into is with these platforms. Fortunately, this is also the first branching path, so we can just go over them. Or maybe not. You still avoid the coins by landing on the edge of the platform, then jumping to the other edge. It's a nice first challenge and actually gave me some hope for this challenge. That doesn't help me, I can't say challenge twice. And immediately we're met with another split path that we can't go over. Try to hop through but couldn't get the timing right, even if it is possible, and remember that short hopping's a thing. Following that, we're met with this actual nightmare. The coins cover up the edges so we can't get on the platform, and it was too far away to short hop over them. I tried going under it but messed it up and ended up rolling onto the platform and then followed it up with, wouldn't you know it, rolling onto another platform. From there it's a breeze, just do what we've done before and collect a token on our way there. Well, I guess we can't beat the stomach without collecting a coin if we can't even get to there. After marking off the stomach as unbeatable, we beat the surface and move into the underground. We don't run into any issues until these platforms, which forces us to make some pretty tight jumps. Now we have to go under these coins and get trapped down here and forced into more tight jumps. I'm also now realizing that you can just avoid the coins that are over here. Falling past a few coins, we can make it into the storage. Storage doesn't have any actual dangerous coins until this platform, which we can avoid by doing this jump. And we're brought to this. The best I could manage was collect one coin, which ends our run, but we don't actually have to go this way to reach the credits. Instead, we can skip this whole section by going right. We have to avoid a few coins on our way there and maneuver around these coins. After rolling under more coins, we're brought to another impossible section. So I guess Little Runmo is impossible to beat coinless. Well, unless a minor update just happened to drop while working on this video that changes very little things, like giving Runmo the ability to use his atlas vertebrae and, moving some coin positions around. But before we go back to storage, why change this part but not this? This was like an actual nightmare for me to do. And you think we should change this? Something that took me one attempt to complete? Okay, well, anyways, I guess we should go check on the storage coins. And oh hey, look, they moved. How lovely. Now we just have to slip past more coins, and then there's the meatball man. Yep. It sure is. The factory doesn't have anything major, just going under some coins until we have to make these jumps to avoid the coins all the way over here. Avoiding the spring leads us to timing our jumps, landing carefully, taking different routes, and doing a section we did before an update made it easier. Speaking of the update, this section is now possible. And this section. And this section. There's a lot wrong with the throne room before the update with this challenge. We go under some problems we've already faced, then we go over problems we've already faced, and then we sneak past this bastard just to get sent to the morgue. With some more familiar over, and even more familiar landings, we get to one of the worst jumps I've ever dealt with. I mean, I had to give up and come back just to make this jump. Oh my god! Also, I thought it was really funny that this was updated. After that, we have to maneuver around some coins carefully and make it to the hardest part of this entire challenge, partly because there aren't any coins here. Before we go to the stomach, we have to collect the tokens, which, wouldn't you know it, these coins were removed. And all the other tokens don't even have coins around them except the morgue, which is a simple jump, and the underground, which is not such a simple jump. These coins are probably the worst thing that ever happened to me, and I've had shingles. Do you know how fucking bad shingles are? They're awful. I spent so long being determined just to make it past this part. I mean, I had to shove a quarter and my right arrow key and use one hand on the spacebar and the other on the E key just to manage this. Oh my god. And I'd like to take a break to remind you. This game was updated and clearly moved some of the coins to allow people to beat it coinless. So why was stuff like this changed, but this stayed? God! With all the tokens collected, we can begin the final part of this entire challenge. Entering the stomach, we have to avoid falling into these coins, then literally never seeing any coins again. Jump scare. Make sure you don't do that dumb shit again. We go under some coins and make the same mistake too many times, then watch the coins go from minor inconveniences, where knowledge is the only thing required to avoid them, to the entire reason this video wasn't posted on the 20th. I mean, just look at the things you have to do just to die to the spikes as they're retracting. Just keep doing it until it eventually works. I also thought it was really funny that this spike was removed. Oh my god, dude! That one spike! I feel like I'm the entire reason for it. Anyway, slipping past more coins leads us to the end. And with that, we've 100% Little Runmo without a coin to our name. I was planning on doing a full run of this with no mistakes, but after dealing with the underground token, I decided that it wasn't worth it. Instead, I'm just going to leave you with a fun fact. In my original Little Runmo video, my mic was muted for the entire stomach section, and it was all re-recorded. Go ahead and watch it with that in mind.